We're supposed to talk about gaming this episode. We'll get to it. We got to get this out first.
Yeah, we bullshit first, and then we get to the topic.
We
gotta let people roll on in.
Yeah, we're always open to make hilariously bad advice responses to any of your pressing life questions. So if you got them, feel free to ask them. We'll hit them up while we're talking about gaming today.
Did you talk to Oxen at all, Tuna?
I hopped in his chat and I said, "Call me after stream." He never called me, and then he went back and went live again. And I was like, "All right, cool. I'm not going to chase him down."
Yeah, if he wants to, we're here.
Yeah. I'm going to text him and be like, "Dude, call me."
Yeah,
and then we'll go from there.
If Oxen wants to do it, we're here, Oxen.
Yeah, I am so busy in life right now. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like Ashley's got me like doing business stuff, so she's actually expanding the business.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to be like I'm going to manage that side of it. And so we've got a couple of clients now that we're doing it for, even though nothing has been published about it. And so like I'm learning the systems, learning the programs, everything that it entails. Hence why the Twitter post the other day, for those of y'all that are on the Twitters, which you should go follow all of us on Twitter if you're not already.
Yeah, hi, Wally.
Then you'll get to see the other side outside the podcast. So she bought me all the things, and then I've been doing it. So it's taking up a lot of time. Plus, I'm doing the ground school for the private pilot stuff. And then I'll be starting that we're in April, like mid-May, possibly June. I'll start getting in the air. So.
Yeah, like classes and shit you got to take though, right?
So I could do it now. So, yeah, we talked about the AFCOL stuff, right? Like certification, because Navy's got it, Army's got it, they all got it. For the certification, well, Ashley is actually doing a service swap with them.
Okay.
For a website and all that stuff to pay for the rest of mine, private pilot. So I'm basically going to come almost zero out of pocket.
Oh, nice.
For that. So in the meantime, and right now they're down a couple of instructors, and I was like, I'll wait, guys. I'm not worried about it. Like, I'm a free case, you know? Yeah. And so they're down a few instructors. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and start the ground school shit. And I'll probably have the ground school written test done before I even get in the air.
Oh, nice.
So, but yeah, so that's Tuna. Tuna is team stay busy. Yes, I am. I haven't even played Call of Duty. Y'all should understand that's a travesty.
Yeah, you missed out on the rebirth of Rebirth Island that's back now. That
I've professionally lurked in a lot of it, and I had the itch, but then I'm like, I've been gone for so long. It's kind of like, I'm going to turn into that 40-year-old gamer dad, you know, and I'm just going to be that casual guy.
Yeah. I mean, when have we not really ever been casual playing it?
I mean, I was sweaty back in the day.
Yeah, but
in the real Rebirth,
I think there's levels of it. You know what I mean? There's levels of like sweaty, like we try to win, you know, we try to get kills and stuff, but we're not like playing it 15 hours a day, trying to be like a professional sweaty
anymore.
Yeah.
Wait, you played it 15 hours a day, Rebel? I did not.
Oh yeah, I used to.
Oh, God,
well, I mean,
Couldn't.
Back when I was in Japan, we'd play, I mean, during the week, not a lot, but on the weekends, that's all we fucking did for 12 hours straight.
Yeah.
And then tournaments whenever I can get off work.
I just can't. Like, I finding the time to do that kind of stuff, like game long periods of time, is tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, it is. It's rough.
I still, you know, we still keep like the stream game schedule generally is what it's always been. Just, you know, couple hours, 2-3 hours, maybe 4 hours, a few times a week. Yeah. But
I'm waiting for somebody to go back in my own tweets and be like, when Rebirth comes around, and quote it and call me out. Somebody's
most importantly, though, you missed the April Fool's mode.
Oh, dude,
that was so much.
What the hell was that all about? I didn't see nothing about it.
Man, totally advanced bundle or totally advanced resurgence. It was so fun.
It was fun. Yeah.
Every jump, you jumped like 100 meters in the air. Like,
they brought that shit back.
Yeah. Low gravity.
Yes.
Slides were like fucking 100 feet long. When you were down, you could scoot your ass across the floor like you were sprinting.
Unlimited attack sprint. You could swim like double the speed.
It was wild.
When did they start that? Was that there in?
They did something.
Fortune's Keep.
They did something like that last year.
Similar things, but they changed them every year, kind of.
Yeah. But I mean, it's always like the crazy ass high jump shit.
Yeah. Last year they did it to where explosions blew you back.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, I only have to take care of half of my yard. The other half is done for me. I don't fuck with it. It's too much.
I don't even want to talk about yards right now. The shit that I'm about to have to go through is going to be dumb.
Yeah. I got like half an acre back there. I don't fuck with it. I got somebody who comes and does it.
Just come on a ride and lawnmower. Dude,
I ain't got time for that shit, bro.
Dude, get me a riding lawnmower. I will come and fucking stay at your house and I will get on a riding lawnmower with a fucking beer and mow that shit and have the greatest time of all.
I have a riding lawnmower. I don't use it because it's just a patch of lawn back there. You can do it with a push mower in 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm talking about your half an acre.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is. And the rest of it is all plants, like shrubs and trees and shit.
Is there an ocean view on that half an acre anywhere?
All of it.
Right off of his balcony, bro.
It'll take me 6 hours to mow it on a push mower, but I'll do it. I just stop every time I'm like parallel to it. I'll stop, look at the ocean.
What's Rebel doing out there? He's sleeping in the grass. Oh, all right, just leave him be. Yeah, every part of, unless you're behind my house that blocks it, every part of it you can see the water.
Yeah, every time I can see the water, I'm gonna stop.
But it's like pulling weeds and shit, and raking the fucking mulch and making it all fresh looking and trimming. Yeah, it just takes too much time.
See, all I offered was just hopping on a fucking mower and just mowing with a beer. That's all I would do.
You would literally be done with it in probably like 10 passes. You'd be done in like
you don't understand.
10 minutes tops. Not even, probably 5.
I guarantee you I can make it last an hour.
Well, I don't want like this. I don't want fucking blade fucking digs in it. Why is he parked there so long?
No, I would literally like put that bitch like so low idle it almost stall, and I would just be.
It's the weeds, man. Pulling weeds is a fucking pain. It's so backbreaking, bro. That's the part that I hate.
Well, you probably have an HOA that like pings over everything. Yeah, see, fuck a bunch of HOA. Never ever again in my life. It's
not bad, They're not terrible. They're not assholes, really. I keep my stuff clean, you know what I mean? It's kept. It's just it's just a pain in the ass. It's a lot of work, it's probably, I don't know. As it sits right now, because it's kept up, probably it'd take me about a full day, like a solid 8 hours to just pull all the weeds. Like all the little weeds and shit. It takes a while, man. Because you got like combing the whole thing, So
yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that's part of why I don't have a lot of time to game as much. Part of the house stuff. I mean, you guys know, doing shit around the house you got to do. Fucking working, like family stuff, all that. You don't have time. My kids are grown though, so that's nice. My daughter.
That's when you make them do shit.
My daughter does stuff. Her areas, but
Now, see, it's like extra shit.
I taught her how to put plants in and all that kind of thing too. But yeah, busy, man. Just busy. Work like takes up so much of my time because it's not just when I'm in the building. My phone is like a tether, you know what I mean? So I'm always
that electronic leash
going on. Yeah, something going on after hours often, or somebody calls, needs something, or so that's the only bummer about working on a salary.
It's constant.
It's constant, man.
Yeah. Trust me, I know. It's terrible.
It's constant.
AG is so involved in that conversation with his wife.
Yeah.
Yep.
But have you seen Twitter lately with COD and what's been going on? There's like a battle that's coming to a head. If it's like a pimple right now.
I've kind of seen some of it, but not like I've kind of seen what y'all have posted.
So I'll
kind of like scroll.
Yeah. So the sweat players that are out there that are trying to get all their TikTok clips and all that shit, doing their squad wipes, whatever they do, and their fancy shit. They've always like shit talked like gamer dads, 40-year-old gamer 100%. dads. They're bots. Yeah. Okay. Whatever, dude. So right now it's come to a head because what has been going on? There's been a shift. Now, more so than not, you'll find full 4-person teams absolutely just holding dicks as they play. It is far more than it used to be right now. And these guys that come in and try to play solo quad queuing, because they got an ego and they're a little bit narcissistic and shit like that. They think they're better than everyone. Anyway, I digress. They're bitching on Twitter about people stacking. You heard the term stacking, right?
Yes.
they're bitching about stacking like no other right now. It's at like a head, where it's like a fight between, you know, people who say just play the fucking game how you want to play it, and then still crybabies over here bitching about people playing a team game as a team.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Adapt, beat it.
Huh?
If you're so good, beat it.
Yeah,
You know,
beat it.
adapt and beat it.
Figure it out.
I mean, now I will say that it's probably worse. Like some of the clips that I've seen, I will say that it is worse than when we played.
It's
Because
laughable.
you know, yeah, if I walk into one fucking room, you know, if I walk into the damn cafeteria or whatever, and I got like 4 dudes in one small area, not, you know, one coming off the stairs, one in the middle, one in the back, and one possibly, if they're all sitting right there circle jerking, like, yeah, that would probably piss me off.
It's
Whereas
laughable.
like, yeah, we would consider stacking as what I, you know, stated before, but now it's like, oh yeah, I trust me, I've seen it. And that's probably another reason, like subconsciously my brain is like, you don't care about the game, because I'd probably be like, this is dumb.
Well, it's funny because like last night, for example, we were playing, and who was our teammate was down. We were in the cafeteria, and I was trying to get the res off, and then all of a sudden, 3 players jumped out of the stairway down into the cafeteria all at the same time. They were attached together, all 3. And I couldn't help but just fucking laugh out loud.
I watched
dude.
that. It was hilarious.
I was like, you can't even make this shit up, bro. It was so
Yeah,
funny.
It was. It
So
was
you're about
funny.
to make it, you're going to make a clip out of it. 4-year-old gamer dads doing their thing.
I haven't, you know, because I'm almost 45, dude. I get it. They play how they want to play. Most of them aren't 40-year-old gamer dads though doing that shit. So I don't know what the problem is. You know, they're
Oh,
they're,
but I mean,
they're
These
literal
sweats have to.
teenagers and 20-year-olds doing that shit.
All these solo sweats have to do is just team up with one other fucking solo sweat, become a duo, and just duo quad that shit.
But that's not where the content's at, man. People want to see
right.
squad wipes.
I do have to give a shout out to Bronana though, because he actually put out a tweet
Did he?
stating like, shout out all the people. Here, I'll read it. Hold on.
I've always kind of
So-
liked Bronana. Bronana's pretty chill.
Same. I
Yeah.
love
Mhm.
Bronana. He said, shout out all the people out there who stack up and play as a team in a team game mode. Keep enjoying and playing the game the way you like to, brothers. The number 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but,
And for everybody
Yeah.
listening, this is coming from people that have been streaming and playing Call of Duty since before Blackout, but we've been streaming Call of Duty since Blackout.
Yep.
At least the 4 of us have been streaming since then, right? Like 2019.
it's been over 5 years now, right?
Ish, yeah.
Almost.
2019.
Yeah.
I think I started in
you
May 2019.
If you were a Warzone
It started
noob,
like 2020.
then you don't have any fucking say in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you weren't there for fucking Blackout, then you ain't a fucking COD
No.
fucking player.
Well, but you notice though, like it in every single one of the CODs, anytime a new game mode or a new map came out, what would happen? People stuck
camped.
together until they
Mhm.
camped. They stuck together trying to find it, and then it would always kind of dissipate a little bit. But
Yeah.
like it's getting to the point now, like with each COD and each map that comes out, it's just you get more and more people that just never get away from doing that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, man. Everyone's trying to get used to the new old map
Yeah.
again. You know, they haven't been on it in a minute, and so they're all just kind of skittish.
Well, but I'd like to see I would actually like to see the data on how many people are playing Rebirth now that actually played the OG Rebirth. Like
I
how
don't
many
even
new
know.
people are playing it?
I
They
wonder
said
if there's a data
Steam
pool.
had a huge spike of people downloading Call of Duty again from when Rebirth was dropped.
Well, but I think that's going to be skewed though, because you got to think a lot of people fucking like completely just deleted Call of Duty.
Oh yeah,
Because I mean, it was trash. I want to know like the registered accounts, like what jumped after that, like the difference between OG Rebirth to this Rebirth. I would like to see the registered accounts.
like Blackout Rebirth versus
No, that's
Now?
Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. is
the
what I'm
OG
talking about.
Rebirth. Yeah, but like I'm not talking about the Blackout one. I'm talking about like the OG like
Oh,
Rebirth
okay.
Island. You know, like it was Alcatraz because that's
It's
a whole
still-
different mechanic of game.
Yeah, but it's
You know,
still
because you got
Alcatraz.
floor loot and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I got you.
It's
it
more
renamed.
similar. Yeah.
Why they changed the map name, I don't know. It's freaking
Yeah.
Alcatraz, but Rebirth
is.
Island based on MW 19 and beyond. You know.
Yeah. Because the mechanics changed from
Yeah.
freaking Blackout to
Oh,
Modern
yeah.
Warfare 19.
Oh yeah, dude. It's
Yeah, and
far
that's what I'm
smoother.
talking about is the mechanics, like Modern Warfare
Like the
19
actual
Rebirth
game.
to this one.
yeah. I would be curious too. You know, I wonder if somebody That's, I mean, probably Activision data they'd never give anyone, but
Yeah,
it may be out there
Because-
somewhere. You know, you never know.
because that would kind of give you a thing of okay, like because then you can start looking at data for every single fucking game they've released with the maps, and then just kind of look progressively how it's grown. Because I mean, all of us played OG fucking COD.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like we're fucking old now
Yeah,
when it comes to that.
yeah.
You know, I literally have guys at work or whatever. They'd be like, "Oh yeah, my first COD was Modern Warfare 19," and I'm like, "Me, dude."
What's up, Justin?
I've been playing COD since like COD 3 and then Big Red 1 and then when it finally became online and the first Modern Warfare, the original first Modern Warfare I was playing.
Yeah.
That was
COD
like
3 was
fucking
World War II.
08.
06, 07, COD 3, 05, 06, 07, somewhere there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And then Big Red 1.
Mm-hmm.
The first Modern Warfare for actual real online multiplayer was
Modern Warfare was
08.
COD 4, yeah.
08.
08 or 09.
2008.
Yeah.
That was Modern Warfare. Call of Duty 4 is what it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
First
That shit was
Call of
crazy,
Duty,
dude.
First one I played was World at War. I bought it because I thought it was a Medal of Honor game.
That one was right after.
That was right after Modern Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did not play Call of Duty again until I didn't game at all until BO3. And then I played
November
everything since
5th,
BO3.
2007.
7, yeah.
In
I do remember
Australia,
that.
November 7th, 2007. In Europe, November 9th here. Yep. So like I started playing that like when it came out. So that, like 07, 08.
Yeah, I was playing multiplayer. I was playing COD 3, which was like a World War II game. That was pretty fun. But then that one came out and just like totally changed the game. That changed COD scene forever. That game did. Call of Duty 4.
Yep, that was like your first real, multiplayer online play.
Yeah, like we were doing game battles and shit back then, and
GBs, all that shit. Yeah.
We just played for fun with Call of Duty 3. It was like multiplayer online, but it was, we would just run around and be stupid. It wasn't.
Yeah, but it wasn't like COD 4.
No.
First Modern Warfare, I missed that M16. That thing was a beast.
Where you could put like attachments on your weapons, and that shit was cool, man.
So much simpler and easier time back then.
Yeah.
Everybody had the same fucking kill streaks. There was no
the same
no
3
random crazy shit. Same 3 kill streaks.
Yeah.
There was no fucking nukes.
No.
Nobody was sweaty.
It was all about getting that fucking
fun.
gunship and dogs, man.
Well, that was Black Ops.
Yeah, that was.
That was my whole goal, was to just get that.
It was UAV
and Black Ops.
What was it? UAV for 3 kills.
Dogs.
No. Call of Duty 4. UAV
Call
for
of
3
Duty 4. It
kills.
was UAV, cruise missile,
And then attack helicopter. The helicopter.
Yeah.
For 7 kills.
Yep.
That's because back then that was pretty good amount of kills. 7 in a row without dying. Now it's like 50. 25, like
now
Jesus.
it's everybody's dropping nukes.
Yeah. Something changed. Something happened. Don't know what, but fucking something, man.
We got old and our hand-eye coordination got a little slower.
Well, no, because
it didn't improve.
if you were playing back then on that game and you were dropping 20 kills in a multiplayer game, like you were the top of the leaderboard, dude.
Yeah. 100%.
Now it's like 70, a fucking 100. Like, what the fuck, bro? I mean, they're in different modes, obviously, but you still got people dropping 40 kills on a fucking team deathmatch.
Team deathmatch, yeah.
That was not something you saw back then. It just wasn't.
No, your average was like 10 to 12.
Yeah. Most people, you could get up into the 20 range, but KDs weren't fucking 10 back then. They were like 2. If you were good, you were over a 2. Like really good, you were over a 2, but not much.
I wish
I need to go back and look
see,
up
like,
my
the old
KDs.
one. I know. I wish I don't know where you can even look that up at.
I have them on a hard drive.
My World at War KD was a 2.0. I know that. My Modern Warfare Call of Duty 4 was, I think it was around a 1.5, 1.6, if I remember right. It wasn't stupid high,
Well, but back then that was high.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was a lot better.
I
I was
don't
much
know.
younger.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you can look those up anymore.
I mean, how many years
Probably
ago was
not.
that, bro?
Well, but I had a different gamer tag back then too.
16.
What's 06? 07.
Also,
like we're getting close to 15 years there. Is that 15?
Yeah.
16 ish.
Yeah, 15, 16 years.
Bro, I was like fucking
16 years ago.
Yeah, I was young. I was under 30, bro. I was much better at the game.
Did you see all that shit that went down with Tactical Grandma on Twitter? I did see that.
Yeah.
I saw. Yeah, I think I commented on her post.
Yeah, actually. Talking about it was like she was cringe for a 1v3.
Yeah. Like, bro, come on, man.
Yeah, like, I mean, the lady could...
kids.
Well, it's like, yo, that lady's what, like 50, 60 years old or some stupid shit like that, right? Yeah. And she's over here 1v3 and people, like, I'd like to see motherfuckers do that at 60.
I know. One of the sad things... Yeah, sorry, bro. Go ahead and finish your thought.
Like, she qualifies for fucking senior citizen discounts, and she's over here mopping motherfuckers up on a map. Like, that's impressive just in general.
Yeah. All I gotta say is she's, I don't know of her too much. I watched a little bit of her content here and there when I see it. I don't know how long she's been gaming for. Probably a long time, I would imagine.
Yeah,
long
like
time.
Most of us. Like, I've been gaming since I was a fucking kid, dude, on different things. Yeah. But like, I hate to break it to all these fucking clowns that say shit like that. Is one day they're gonna be that age too. Hopefully, if they don't do stupid shit. Learn to shut your fucking mouth and you'll grow up to be that age.
Well, and then once they get to the real world and they have to figure out how to be an adult, and have to shuffle adult money and life.
Yeah.
That's what happens to a lot of people. That's why they can't fucking game no more, because they can't fucking afford it. They can game when they have a little bit of time to just kind of decompress with the homies and just play, Exactly.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I've seen her say that she's been gaming since gaming's been a thing. Like, she started off in arcades and and then now she's on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Most of us
Rose
been gaming since we were fucking kids, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rose actually has played with her a couple times because of one of the girls that he games with. That's like a regular. They do like COD Wednesdays, COD Women Wednesdays, or whatever it is. I forget what her name is. It's been so long, but yeah. So he knows her. She's really cool. She's very entertaining, actually.
Yeah, she seems really nice, down to earth. Like, people like that. You know what I mean? That's part of her thing, and you don't see a lot of older people playing COD. You know what I'm saying? When they do, it's interesting and it makes you want to watch. Yeah, but
we're in that nobody gives a fuck age.
We're in the fucking fuck you, you're 40 and you're playing video games age. But when you turn like 50, 60 and you start looking like an old person, then people are going, oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in
that's the break I need. I need another 20 years.
We're in the cringe age. The cringe age range.
So you're saying I got like a plus with the gray beard going, huh?
Maybe.
Don't look at me like that, Mom.
Yeah, that's her favorite look.
Yeah, I know.
Every this text, every message.
My leg.
Yeah, I'm waiting on a text message.
Tylenol not kicking in yet?
No.
It will.
Is it shitty weather up there, Tuna?
No, it's gonna be in tonight here in a few hours. We're actually gonna try and go to Dallas because my uncle and like my whole family's in Dallas right now for the eclipse, and he brought all his telescope shit. But then I looked at the weather and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste the trip.
It's like 2 days from now, right? The 9th or something?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, the 8th? I'm only going to see like a 40%, maybe, I think is what it said, where I'm at.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm just south of the belt, and if the calculations are wrong, we can get 100%, but we're projected to get like 97, so close. But it's going to be raining.
I've seen eclipses here anyway, like full eclipses before here, but this one's, what is it? Is it a... It's just a lunar eclipse, full lunar eclipse.
No, it's a
solar eclipse. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the one that doesn't happen, but every like 300 years or some shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember seeing one. I think it was in '96, the lunar eclipse or solar eclipse, and we were looking at it through those green goggles that you use for cutting torches.
Yeah, welding.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got some eclipse glasses because I'm gonna try and get a picture of it on my phone if we can get it. But
if you take a piece of cardboard and just put a little pinhole through it and look through that,
yeah, like a 22. Yeah.
It'd be fine. Yeah. I dusted these off from 1996.
No. You literally can't see shit through them.
Yeah.
They're so strong.
Yeah. That should be cool. We'll see part of it at least. It'll get dim out for a moment and then it'll just go back to whatever it is out here right now.
It should be pretty fucking dark here.
Gray and green.
Yeah, for us it's a good, I think, almost 11 minutes.
Oh, damn.
Of where it's going to be like
over it
after dark. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty crazy.
It's the pathway is right over the central Texas.
Yeah.
So it's Houston and Shreveport are pretty fucking close.
Yeah. Well, so they're in like the Waxahachie areas where my buddy's parents are.
Oh.
And they're literally like, my uncle's just sitting this man's got fucking, I don't know how many thousands of fucking dollars in astronomy shit. But he's setting it all up in the backyard. He's got his cameras and all that shit. So I know I'll get good pictures of it, but it's just something that we really wanted to take JC.
Yeah.
To go meet up with my uncle during this whole thing and teach her all that. We're going to bring her telescope and shit. But yes, Mom, I'll send you a picture.
I don't believe conspiracy theories because there's like a bunch of them going around about the eclipse. But I'm rooting for them. Like, come on, is it going to be true? Let it be true. Come on.
Listen, I hope whatever happens to them, but nobody else. You want your conspiracy theory to come true? I hope it happens just for you and nobody else.
So what's funny is Ashley was like, I think I'm going to keep Piper at home because that's just, this type of event is just something, people are going to want to make it a memorable one. And I'm like,
dude, people are psychos, dude.
Yeah, I know.
She's not wrong. People are fucking psychos. They do weird shit.
I know.
Y'all remember Y2K, dude?
Bro,
oh God,
Jesus. Or
remember
September 2012? Fucking, oh God, dude. People are drinking poison.
Dude, I think Y2, like if a Y2K were gonna happen today, we would have a mass fucking chaos because of how attached to fucking electronics people are.
Oh yeah, I mean,
back in the day, it was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna go outside and ride my bike still.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
what's gonna happen?
Maybe 40% of America had internet in their home at the time.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen to all these guys driving around electric cars and when there's no power available? Like, what are they gonna do?
No power left anymore.
Yeah. They're gonna transfer it to gasified.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something.
Wood burning gasifier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but all these guys with these fucking electric cars are figuring out that changing them batteries ain't that fucking cheap.
Yeah. Well,
have y'all seen that people running vehicles off of wood gas, which is just burning wood?
You're not naked.
No.
My wife just opened the door and I just saw her face and I was like, "Oh, she's naked." She's not. Sorry.
And go to commercial.
Sorry.
Well, I'm a commercial, but figure it out. I have never seen the wood burning thing, man. I've seen people like doing their little hydroelectric fucking hydrogen running cars and water running cars and shit.
Any carbureted car can be transferred over, but it's highly dangerous. But you put a container inside of a wood burner, and you put wood in it and seal it off completely of oxygen. Only the gas can escape to go to the engine, and the gas that it puts off from the wood. Combusting but not burning.
Got it.
Well, yeah. It can run
it's almost like an old steam engine.
1,200 to replace. So
times that by like 10.
Yeah, I have a Camry, a hybrid Camry. It's an '08. It's pretty sick, but it's a hybrid, so it's gas and electric, which is cool feature because if you don't have electric, you could just run the gas. But the starting battery, it's not the battery pack, the cell that holds the hybrid portion of the battery, or electric car battery is a similar one. Just the starting battery is like $350. I had to replace it once. Just the normal one that you attach the 2 leads to start the engine. That battery is $350 for that car.
Well, but I mean, for a good battery for a car, just in general nowadays, is 200 plus.
Yeah, if you want like an Optima fucking type cell battery, like a red top or yellow top. Nice.
Well, like
battery.
Even the Everstarts nowadays are fucking expensive.
They are, yeah. I mean, I paid
it's fucking dumb.
My old truck when I had a big old fat stereo in it. I used to buy the yellow top deep cycle battery. It was about $250, I think.
I need to buy that for Piper's car.
But yeah, $350 just for that. But the battery pack for the hybrid section of it, like the batteries, the energy storage was, I think they were saying somewhere around $8,000 to $10,000 to replace.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
Thankfully, It's a hybrid. Don't need to fucking replace it.
Yeah, no. If it goes out, it just won't work.
Yeah, it'll just run on gas.
Yeah, see, 180 plus tax, stupid.
No thanks. I'll pass. I'll
Hybrid.
take my nice gas combustion engine.
That's what I have. I have a V8, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's 12 miles per gallon.
I'll take my 6.2 liter V8.
Yeah. Oh, I got
I got my little 4.7. Yeah, here's 5. Mine's a 4. 302,000 miles. That motherfucker is good to go.
Shit. I mean, I get 12 miles per gallon, but whatever.
See, I get a little better than that.
Yeah. I get 12 around town and like 15 on the highway, maybe. That's bad.
Right now, my average is 12.6.
Yeah. So yeah, it's about.
Yeah, mine's like 15 and a half, and then like 17 on the highway. But I have a lot of hybrid driving. I drive on the highway a lot to go to work. Except for all this dumbass fucking construction. Dude, I left my house at 7 o'clock. People don't know how to fucking drive. I got to work at 8:15.
Oh, God. That's like
it takes me 25 minutes with no traffic.
Yeah, mine's a 20-minute drive with no traffic. Sometimes it takes 30 or 40. It's annoying.
Mine's a 10-minute drive with traffic.
Yep. See, I told my boss, I was like, I leave at 7 o'clock every day. What time I get to work is no concern of you. Blame it on the fucking idiots on the road and the construction, because I have no way around it.
Mine's a 15-second walk, 30 if I stop to get coffee.
It sounds about like Ashley's. Well, actually, no. Ashley's about a 5-second, and she doesn't even have to walk. She rolls over, grabs her laptop, and works from bed.
I work. Mine's right in the backyard.
Yeah.
Here in a few years, I'll be going to work nowhere too. Hopefully.
Going to work in your underwear? That's
retiring.
The best, bro. Being able to go to work in your underwear is the absolute most freeing thing you can do.
I feel like that, but I feel like you also got to dress for success, even at home. Like you got to put yourself in a mindset. That's what I feel like.
No, you got to dress for the job you want, not the job that you have. So, underwear. I want to be an underwear model.
Underwear on a uniform.
I mean, you know.
I was threatening the other day that when we move, I'm going to buy a tuk-tuk.
I love tuk-tuks, man. They're so fun.
I mean, it's only like 5 miles to town, and I was like, I could totally tuk-tuk it to town.
Yeah. I want a Bongo K car.
Or get a jeepney. Ever ridden in a jeepney?
Oh,
you know what a jeepney is?
No. I want one of those small trucks.
I'll explain you what a jeepney is really quick. Imagine the front of a Jeep attached to the back of a school bus.
Yep.
Yeah. You can look it up. It's popular in the Philippines. Jeepneys. And you put a bunch of people in them, they take you places. A tuk-tuk fits about 3 to 4 people in the back, and there's a dude and a motorcycle fucking, and if you pay him a little extra baht, he'll fucking speed. It's fun. And they'll race each other. It's very dangerous.
It looks like an old school fire truck.
Yeah, jeepney, man. That's what they. We should show gaming starting lurking. I appreciate you.
Yeah, they're all in Discord. I was like,
because
I saw Justin talking.
Because I live in a small town, I just jump in the side by side.
Yeah, jeepneys, man. Those are
like an old school fire truck.
Kind of. Those are some fancy looking ones. There's some not so fancy looking ones, but
the ones that look like tuk-tuks.
Yeah, they're decent. They're pretty big size, but it's the front of a Jeep attached to the back of a school bus.
What is the truck version of a tuk-tuk? Like that small little truck you see in like India and shit like that?
No, you're talking about the little bongo trucks or the K cars.
Yeah. It's like a mini truck?
No, look up bongo truck.
Bongo?
Yes.
That don't sound like I should.
Bongo truck.
Yes. I want one of these. I want one of these.
They have those that are in Asian countries, man, everywhere.
Yeah, dude, I could literally buy one and get it to the United States for like $5,000.
Yeah, they have like cost you about $2,000.
They have like 47 horsepower.
Yeah, they're so.
Hey, but they're legit, and they get like 80 miles to the fucking gallon.
It's true.
No way.
My buddy literally brought one back.
Loaded a tractor load into the back of it.
Bro, you'd be surprised that okay.
There's no way, bro.
The Japanese brands of those things, because they have diesels in them too. Those things will haul some shit, bro.
That's what I want right there. I want that one right there. Dump truck. Bongo truck.
My orgasm shotgun made one of Cam's coworkers almost drown himself drinking his water. Have you guys seen that clip?
No, no, actually, I haven't. You should probably pull it up.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what?
The anime one with SpongeBob in it. Yeah.
The stories I've heard, orgasm
y'all
shotgun,
gonna get double,
1,000 different things popped up into my head.
Y'all gonna get double audio.
I was thinking of Pound Town Peggy or something. No. Came out. That's that's the orgasm shotgun.
He watched it while taking a drink with the volume up loud around all his coworkers. Yes. Oh God.
I mean, you can drown yourself with an orgasm if you do it right.
Yep.
All right, this is the video. All right, here you
go.
Do I have sound? Hold on. I do have sound. Okay. Go, I'm at 100.
I'm in shadows right now. Nah. Motherfucker. I'm in shadows right now. Nah. Motherfucker.
You should have literally put ooh woo at the end of that, like as you're killing them.
I fucking hate that sound. Ooh woo.
Yeah, but that would have just like icing on the cake, bro. That would have just...
oh
my God.
That one. Send it to your friends and make them turn up the volume when they're around people watching it. Like, what the fuck are you watching?
I like those ones that like you were flipping it and all of a sudden the person on he starts off like it's a regular video and all of a sudden you'd be like, oh, he's looking at boobies. He's looking at boobies on his phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I see those ones. It's all loud. Like, what the fuck? Oh,
what's great is most of the time I'm scrolling through TikTok and Ashley's right there, so she just looks over and I'm like, I promise we're good.
Yeah. Look, I'll download it. And
yeah. I'll download it and send it to you.
Turned heads and he about drowned himself. So the person played it with the volume up around people and they heard it and he about fucking choked himself out with water. Perfect.
Yeah, but after he almost drowned himself, did he look and say, I should call her?
Yeah. What are you watching?
Yep. Jesus.
Just I should call her.
Oh my God.
In fact, yeah, see, I got my little flavor saver now. We're good.
Yeah. He looked at you and said, I hate you.
That's a life raft for a little man in a boat.
Yeah. Yep, that one. Little man in a rowboat.
Oh, man.
Don't ask me where I found SpongeBob saying motherfucker.
YouTube.
That's exactly where I found it. You didn't have to ask me. You already knew. There's some weird shit on YouTube, man.
That's your platform of choice.
Yeah, it's a good one. There's some fun stuff on there. Sure.
Oh man.
Yeah, his lighthouse, Rebirth Island lighthouse video is pretty good too. Part 2.
Oh yeah.
Wait, there's a part 2? I saw part 1.
Part 1 was the one I made years ago.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. Okay. So that
part 2 is the same one remade on the new Rebirth Island with a slightly different section of clips that I had to chop down to make it flow a little faster. I take the Austin Powers thing and I chop it down a little bit more so I can make it flow faster. So there's parts of it that are in the film but not in my clip. It's pretty.
How have you been doing on TikTok though?
TikTok sucks anymore. It used to be good for me. It sucks anymore. Like, I don't understand the algorithm, truly. Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me.
I know they're focusing on like 1 minute videos now. Like, that is a hard algorithm push, but it's very hard to keep attention on a gaming clip for a minute.
Yeah, I've posted some that have done really well that have like low percentage of full viewing. And then some that have a far higher percentage of full viewing, like up to 50% almost. People who saw it, watched it, only get a couple hundred views, maybe 400. Then one, it's like 19% of the people who saw it watched the whole thing. It has like 5,000 views. And I have one right now that has like 10% like the view ratio. plus a high percentage of watch time, and it's only like maybe 200 or 300. That the one we just watched. That video I made like that on my old account, I think that one pulled about 20,000 views. Or I used to pull like over 1,000 to 2,000 views on every clip I made. Now I'm barely fucking scratching 250.
Yep.
Weird. Anyway, YouTube's much better for that. I found YouTube Shorts. Yeah, I post on YouTube. Instagram shit the bed for me too. I mean, I used to get tens of thousands. I got one on there that's got like 750,000 views on it. And then one day they just stopped pushing it, and now it gets to barely 100 accounts. So I stopped posting there. But YouTube's always been very good.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're much better dialed in on their algorithm and what they push and who they push it to. So,
well, because I think
that one that we just watched is like 11.7 on YouTube, 11.7 thousand views on it. So it's pretty good.
Well, but I mean, YouTube algorithm though too is like it's very in tune to like the hashtags, the title, you know, like all the things. So like it scrapes, I think, a lot more metadata, whereas TikTok is constantly like, what is the new hip thing?
Yeah. If you're in gaming, it's story time does fairly well, and loadout videos. People love fucking loadout videos. So I've been tossing around making one, but my style. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. That might actually do pretty well.
And you know what does well too, what Rebel and I were talking about, is when I make shorts for our podcast here, they don't do too bad. They don't do half bad at all. I mean, we got one on there that's got like 8,000 views or some shit on it. That did pretty well. Another one, a couple thousand on a couple other ones. So it takes a lot of time to make one for the podcast. It takes some time to edit that. It probably takes me 4 hours to do one clip for 30 seconds, you know?
This one's still my favorite.
Try doing a minute on those, dude.
I could do that.
It might make it a little bit. Like,
this is a good video, yes.
Edit.
Give me a minute.
Fuck.
A few moments later.
Bro, what's taking so long?
Just a second. Give that about 10 minutes.
Bro, I really need this stem.
What the fuck?
Look. That was a good one, dude. That wasn't very
I love that one.
I'm just glad all of that stuff that I put in the bathroom like stayed where it was at fairly well. It didn't take a ton of like effort to do it. So yeah, podcast clips are tough, man. I'm getting faster at it now, but like I still have to find the time to go scrubbing for it.
Yeah.
And then turn it into a clip. So it takes time to scrub for it, turn it into a clip, and then do the editing work on it and dial it in. It just takes a lot of time, and it's hard.
Well, because you got a lot more fucking
like,
you have a lot more data to go through, because I mean we're so fucking scatterbrained. We'll go to one topic and then 30 minutes later be back on the same fucking topic again.
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes.
And then it goes full circle.
Sometimes I can find a 5 minute section of stuff and make that into, that's what I did. Just turn that into a clip. I just chop it all the way down to like 30 seconds or less generally.
Yeah. Like I said, I would try the 1 minute, because like I see a lot of podcast shit or whatever.
It's going to take,
because you get more context.
Well, yeah, it's going to take longer to do a minute long edit, but it's just a matter of, let's say, if I make the clip that I've made for the channel in the past, I usually start with about 5 to 6 minutes of content, and I cut it down to 30 seconds. So if I was to do one that lasted a minute and making it move quickly in the dialogue to keep attention to people, I'd probably need like a good solid 8 to 10 minutes worth of stuff to make a minute long video that actually held, that I could get a hook from it there, because there's got to be a hook in there somewhere. I got to put on the front, and then build off of that. So I could try it. I mean, when I got some time to sit down, and because when I'm doing those, I'm also editing the podcast that night. So I'm downloading it, editing that, building thumbnails, uploading that. So while I'm doing all that, it's uploading, I'm trying to work on a short. I spend probably 7 hours probably doing the edits on Tuesdays. It takes some time, man.
Hi, Shorty.
We need to figure out how we can get replay buffer working for this profile.
Yeah.
And do like a 5 minute replay buffer.
That's weird.
It's, well, even that, I mean, sometimes you don't realize that you have content until you go back and listen to it, and you're like, oh fuck, that shit is funny. And that's what I did with most of those. I just was listening to it. I'm like, I can make something out of this, you know. And that AI app, like that I showed you guys, that actually will pull points in time, and that would help like identify areas that we can make short form content from. Because the app itself
gives you a start.
Yeah, it doesn't make like the best edit for a podcast. You know what I mean? It doesn't know how to separate all our cameras and do splicing like that I know how to do in DaVinci. But
but it gives you a starting point.
Yeah, it gives you a
gives
time.
You an outline.
Yeah, it gives you a topic, a time, and you can go, yeah, I can make something with that. And then you do it, and then, you know.
It's like a pre-scrub.
Yeah, you don't have to listen to the whole thing. It does it for you, you know. I listen to all of them back because I think they're hilarious, and you never know what you're going to hear.
Yeah, I normally have it up at work whenever I get to work. And I'm
I listen
doing my morning routine. I'll listen to it.
I listen to it on my drive to and from work generally. It's about 20 minutes.
On my drive, I've got to do some music. I did do it, but then I was like, okay, this is funny, but I need my music.
I need my decompression music. Yeah.
My angry screamo, shoot 'em up, all that type of shit. All the stuff to get me, through the workday.
Hey, Shorty.
Speaking of Motionless in White, played Rhea Ripley out last night on he said screamo. That's like an evolution of it, basically, kind of.
Screamo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's makeup and screaming.
Oh, so it's like music?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's emo look, but way different fucking lyrics. It's not depressive.
I used to love like the early screamo, like 2003, 2002 ish. That shit was.
Can you give me an example of something? You pull like something up so I can.
Watch the World Burn.
Watch the World Burn. Is that a band?
No, it's a song.
Oh.
Falling in Reverse.
Not
Falling
a
in Reverse.
Song.
That's considered screamo?
It's not hardcore screamo. It's more alternative metal, but it's got some screaming in it.
Oh.
Hold on, let me pull up my playlist.
I mean, there's a lot of metal songs that have some really good metal yells and screams in them.
Back in 2003, it was more like screamo was more like Panic at the Disco. Well, not Panic at the Disco. What's the other one? The Fall Out Boy with like screaming breakdowns and stuff. It was like singing, but then they would have like screaming parts in it.
See, I would consider something like Mudvayne to almost be that way, because it goes from like soft to like fucking hard and gravelly to but it's like metal at the same time, you know. I don't know, I like Chad Gray's vocals are insane to me.
You could say some of maybe Slipknot's music might have been kind of screamo-ish.
I like Slipknot too,
because he goes in from that singing into like the screaming back and forth, you know.
See, I don't.
Yeah, me and Justin like a lot of them.
I think that Chad Gray probably does the best at that, going from melodic to just fucking metal sounding. Like his vocals are just unmatched, dude. It's weird. I don't know how he fucking does it. And he has like a double vocal at times where it's soft, but then also like that metal yell sound simultaneously. It's fucking weird.
What's his name? Eric Raven or whatever, Drummond from Disturbed.
Disturbed, yeah.
Best metal singer of all time.
David Drummond.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
our classically trained opera singer.
That was what's his name? Fuck. Sir Tonkin or whatever.
Serge Tanenbaum?
Serge Tonkin.
Yeah, Tankin. Yeah, Tankin. Yeah, that's what it was.
People get worked up about genres.
I like metal, screams, melodic, harmonization, like all of that mixed into one, which I think they call metalcore now.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's all the same shit.
So yeah, that's why I like Mudvayne. It's all of that kind of shit to me when I hear it.
I like new metal, which Mudvayne's new metal.
Like new metal, yeah. That's people call it new metal.
Static X.
I don't know.
With a Wayne Static, push it.
Yep, with the original Wayne Static.
Yeah, I don't know if I ever listened to Static X a lot, but some stuff, yeah. You can go into
like Power Man 5000. Remember them?
Oh yeah.
I've seen them in concert. Matter of fact, me and Shorty were
Power
talking
Man,
about that.
what was that? White Zombie, fucking Rob Zombie. Yeah, all the same shit.
Well, yeah. Well, the lead singer to Power Man 5000 is Rob Zombie's little brother.
Yeah, it all sounds like similar to me.
And you had Rage Against the Machine, Limp Bizkit, Drowning Pool, Korn.
Pool, yeah, Korn. I do like Korn. I liked Korn's old bass. The bass is what gets me for Korn, dude. I loved how he played bass, dude. Just that fucking slappy shit. Just it's crazy, dude.
He still plays the slap bass.
Yeah,
I still love songs. He still plays the same way.
It's their sound, bro.
Slap bass, yeah.
Yeah. It's like their unique sound to their type of music they play.
Tappert had a really good bassist too, if I remember. I can't remember his name.
Can you did you find fucking what was it? We were gonna look up one of those screamo songs or whatever, so I know what you're talking about.
Les Claypool for Primus, he always kind of played that slap bass.
I like Primus too.
Me too.
I'm gonna look it up on TikTok, so it's not.
Jerry Was a Race Car Driver is still one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Of a video.
Jerry was a race car driver. He drove so goddamn fast. He never did win no checker flag, but he never did come in last.
I love it. Y'all know that Primus did the song for South Park.
South Park.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Primus is a gnarly fucking bass, dude. Gnarly.
You know, Les Claypool actually tried to join Metallica back in the day. So when the original bassist died in the crash, he tried out for Metallica, and they were like, "No, you're not quite our sound," which is true. He's not quite. You don't play the bass quite like what Metallica is.
That one. My Name Is Mud. I love that song too. My name is Mud.
My name is Mud.
I love that. But we're talking. That's like 90s, bro. That's
My Name Is Mud. What else? Yeah, My Name Is Mud. One known as Big Brown Beaver.
Yeah.
Jerry Was racing. There's a bunch.
There was a lot, man.
They came out with like a song later on that I don't think it was very good, but it was called like anti-pop.
Oh. They're considered alternative / indie.
Primus?
Yeah.
What?
I mean, I guess. I don't know. 1984.
Okay, you okay. The Used is screamo.
The Used?
Yes. Seen The Used in concert?
Used? Yes. The Used is
odd.
They
look like
screamo.
they're from Seattle, bro.
They're from Utah.
Oh. Okay, I see.
Hawthorne Heights is also screamo.
I could see that too. They look like they might be from Utah.
They used to come down to Vegas and play all the time.
Oh. They're considered alternative indie. I think Google just makes everybody alternative indie. Like, let me look up fucking White Zombie. Let's see. Metal, groove metal, rock. All right.
It's actually funk metal.
Let's look
metal.
at Mudvayne.
The Used, yeah.
Mudvayne. Progressive
wait,
metal. That's what I would say Mudvayne is progressive metal, not.
No, progressive metal is fucking Tool or A Perfect Circle.
Yeah.
That's progressive metal.
A broad fusion music genre melding heavy metal and progressive rock, combining the loud aggression and amplified guitar-driven sound of the former with more experimental, cerebral, or quasi-classical compositions of the latter. I would say that it is probably close to progressive metal, dude. I think that's probably... Because I listen to it a lot. Like, Tool is definitely on there. Yes. I would say Tool is more prog metal than Mudvayne, but I think Mudvayne's like a cross between progressive and like new metal. That's what I would say.
Okay, that's...
At the end of the day, it's
everything
metal.
blurs lines, dude. Yeah, everything blurs.
Like, at the end of the day, it's fucking metal.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like, like...
What is that? It's rock and roll. All right, cool.
Yeah, like Shorty said, people get so worked up about genres or whatever. Like, we got onto that topic one day at work, and I was like, at the end of the day, it's fucking rock.
I think it's subgenres is what people get twisted up. Like, look, you got country music, everything underneath that, right? And you got rock music, everything like that. You got rock,
except for
rap.
Beyonce. She's not country.
She's not. No, she would fall in
that song
either
is not
rap
country
or rhythm and blues. One of the two.
That new fucking song by Beyonce.
It's trash. It's absolutely fucking trash. I absolutely can't stand it. And it is not country. Not even in the same fucking realm of country.
That is something that I will die on that fucking spike.
There's not a lot that is country.
They can hate me. Anymore. They can hate me all they want. I don't give a fuck, but it's fucking trash.
Yep.
And metal's the worst about the genres. They're like, bro, that's not fucking death metal. That's black metal, bro. That's grindcore.
And I look at them and I'm like, tell me the difference.
I don't even.
And then they come up with some dumb shit and I'm like, no, it's fucking metal, bro.
They all have a logo that nobody can read, not even their fucking guitarist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's probably coked out of his mind most of the time anyway, so it's okay.
Black metal is an extreme subgenre of heavy metal. It's fucking metal. Just call it what it is.
An extreme subgenre of metal. Like, it's metal.
Shrieking vocal style, fast tempo, heavily distorted guitars with tremolo picking and raw recording, unconventional song structure. So it's basically like if you were to put music into a garbage disposal, metal into garbage disposal, and turn it on for a second, you get black metal. Yeah. You still get some music out of it. It just sounds way different.
You got to piss off your dog too, make him growl.
Kick a cat at the same time, you know.
Well, but like all the shit like from like back in high school, not too long after high school, now it's called divorced dad rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's rock.
Divorced dad rock.
Dude, they're like Saving Abel is divorced dad rock.
I am.
Nickelback is fucking divorced dad rock.
Yeah, I don't like Nickelback.
Shinedown.
Yeah.
Shinedown is divorced dad rock.
Hinder.
Evanescence.
What are they going to have when they're our age? They're going to have divorced dad pop? Is that what it's going to be? Because that's all that's out now.
Rock bangers.
That's just electronic
pop music.
All right, so here we go. Hinder, Shinedown, Saving Abel, Daughtry, Nickelback, Creed, Lifehouse.
Oh my god!
Speaking of Daughtry, man,
Three Doors Down.
Daughtry getting kicked off Idol was the day I stopped watching American Idol. I used to watch every fucking episode. The day they kicked off Daughtry, I stopped watching.
I still like.
Yeah, but look at him now, though, bro.
I still like watching that show because of the levels of how amazing someone could be or how fucking terrible they can be.
Yeah.
And then they get the ones in there and you're like, I don't know what they heard, but I didn't hear that. That sounded like
viewership.
Ass.
That's why viewership.
Yeah. What's crazy is like, look at the standards of Hollywood. Listen, no knock on like say Willie Nelson or fucking Waylon Jennings, amazing fucking artists, but they can't sing compared to like the contestants on American Idol today.
No. But they have their sound.
The standards are so much lower back then than they are today because of talent shows.
But I mean, the thing about it is now that like back in the day though, like it's still like I still listen to that shit. People still listen to that.
Oh yeah.
You know, like standards are not. Yeah, exactly. But like it appeals to somebody in some way, whether it be the melodic rhythm of it or the lyricism of it. Like it appeals to somebody, and that's why it's so fucking popular.
Yeah. Because why do you gotta label shit divorced dad rock or fucking what's the other one?
I'm not a divorced dad, and I listen to all that shit all the fucking time.
I listen to it.
They were saying a while ago on TikTok that Korn was girly pop.
Really?
Yeah, what? It was a trend. It was saying Korn is girly pop, and they'd put fucking a Korn song on, and then they would dance to it like a fucking.
All right,
people are fucking dumb.
You kids have lost your absolute fucking minds. Okay, stop it. Get help.
Have you seen that one guy where he like plays all these fucking like tunes, but it's a tune to a different song, like from the oldies or whatever? Have you seen that? Oh shit! Yeah, it's this.
He'll sing it. He'll sing like "Gangster's Paradise," like a crooner.
Oh,
to like 80-year-olds at a fucking the nursing home.
Some like it's like cheese stuff.
What's the David Guetta Rexa, the Blue, or whatever, and then he plays the original by Eiffel 65 or whatever, and like then the son is just like, "Are you serious?" And it's like
got the white mustache.
Yeah, that one. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. It's like kids nowadays don't even fucking know.
You like Kiss? That's what you're saying, Bog.
I've seen Kiss in concert twice.
You're old.
Hey, you want to know what my first concert I ever went to was? Like that I can remember. I went to concerts when I was little, like small. My parents would take us to concerts. I don't even fucking remember that shit. Yeah. My very first concert that I can remember, I was 12, and I saw the Rolling Stones.
Oh, nice.
Mine was the Who.
I don't remember what my first. I've seen Grateful Dead, Rick Springfield, The Outfield. What else? What is it? Who did the Tootsie Roll? Quad City DJs. Like, yeah.
You remember the Enron Earth Day Festival? 104.
Yeah.
Enron Earth Day. I used to go to that every year. My uncle worked for 104, so he'd get us in. I would like ride the 104 van into the fucking concert and shit.
Yes, Merc 42. We're coming up on a year.
Yeah.
This bullshit we've been doing.
Yep. It's all bullshit. That's all we do is bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what's so fun about it.
Yeah.
Because it's just much bullshit.
Yeah, I got people hit me up. They're like, "Yo, I need you to help me like set up my podcast and shit." I'm like, "All I do is bullshit, bro. Like, I don't know how to produce shit.
Yeah,
I just hop on and we start talking.
Yeah, get on a fucking Discord call and just start talking. Fuck.
Yeah,
tell them to come on. Come on the show, and we'll break them in.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get one of the girls that's trying to set up a podcast or whatever. I'm trying to talk her into pop on just to get her feet wet.
Yeah.
All right, so we're not going to talk about tennis balls, but we are going to talk about mine.
You just did.
You just talked about my balls.
Fucking ruined
those underwear that you had, the hammock or whatever that you're talking
the
about?
Shinesties?
Yeah. Well, Haynes has some, and I got some. And the other day, I dropped my phone, and I went to catch it. And because of that fucking ball hammock, it pushes everything to the front. So when I went to catch my phone, it slapped right across both of my testicles, bro. Right in front of my kids. I hit the ground. It was embarrassing.
Yep.
That was my cue to mute also, Merc.
Oh my god.
But they're comfortable though.
Yeah.
See?
There's less of the like having to readjust.
Exactly.
And about as stupid, useless, and dumb as Hey Dudes.
We're gonna Hey Dudes.
Look,
we're three versus one on you on that one. So.
I got turned, man. I've been turned on. Like I got a pair, and like I'll fucking slip them bitches on and walk around. And it's cozy as hell, man. It's like walking on pillows,
and they look like fucking shit, and they're ugly.
I don't even care, dude.
Wait till you see the boots I'm about to get in the mail, bro. I ordered the boots. Have you seen those?
No, yes. I did see them.
I'm about to order me a pair.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll go that far, but I don't even care.
I'm getting the boots.
If I gave a shit about what I look like in public and shit, then I wouldn't look like I do. So I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
well, no, it's like they're a very comfortable pair of fucking boots. So whenever Ashley makes me dress up, I can just slip those on and I'm good to go.
That's
like I look at it, and they're comfy.
My Hey Dudes are by my front door, so if I go let the dogs out, I can just slip them on real quick, walk outside, do what I got to do, and I'm good. That's it.
I would tell
this is my lounge shit.
They will be the only thing I slip on my feet from now on.
That's usually my lounge shit. Also, those are my house shoes, Tuna.
Yeah. My Sanooks.
I got flip flops. I think mine are Skechers.
See, the only flip flops I wear nowadays are the beer cozies, and they last. You can ask anybody that knows me. 98% of the time I walk out of the house, I'm in fucking flip flops. And I found a pair of flip flops that literally last 2.5 years before I have to buy them. And they're only like $25.
I used to be a flip flop guy until I got a flip flop foot.
I mean, they're just built in now. Well, at least one of them is.
I changed this to Gamer Dads Talk Call of Duty and other stuff.
There you go.
That's how it ends up, dude.
There's only so much you can talk about fucking Call of Duty.
Yeah, we know.
Well, and I'm kind of, but see, with me now, it's like I can't really. I'm not a gamer anymore, really.
Still a gamer.
A liar. You game.
Dude, I haven't gamed in like 5 months.
You're going to get on with this after this.
No, he's going to drag us down. He does. He's going to drag us down. You're not allowed.
I don't even have it downloaded. I don't even have it downloaded.
Oh, God. You were playing the Sons of the Forest shit not that long ago.
That was when Ashley was still on the podcast.
Zombies.
Yeah, then we grinded zombies.
So yeah, it ain't been that long.
That was like 3 months. Like 3 months, maybe.
You're just taking a little break.
I don't know if I'm coming
That's okay.
back.
It's okay to take breaks.
Like I said, let me get this pilot shit done and then we'll go from there. But most of the time I'll probably be in the air after that. So unless I can get, COD while I'm flying, which would be super legit.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, because I'm going to hand the fucking controls to Ashley.
Just focus on flying, please. Yeah.
People's lives kind of depend on that.
Yeah, your own.
I'll tell you what, when I move, we're going to have we have land. I'll put a landing strip and air takeoff strip for you.
Don't tempt me with a good time, bro. I will come down there and fucking fish. That's an easy trip.
Set up an old dirt strip. As long as it's flat and no potholes, he's good to go.
Oh, it's literally right down the road from Danby, Stanhagen.
See, and what's crazy is her grandparents go to Danby for spring break every year.
Well, before you go, you got to come pick our asses up, and then we'll all go.
Dude, that's a lot of flying in a fucking Cessna.
Don't be a pussy.
To go from Louisiana to Washington in a fucking Cessna,
right? Going over the Rockies,
that would take forever.
Talk about turbulence, man. You're gonna get like fucking 12
I wonder what it would
drops.
be to Vegas.
Yeah, like so. Basically, a Cessna flies at about 100 miles an hour on the ground.
God.
And then you got to think of all the different airspaces in between.
I wonder how long it would
Like
take
the
to get to
diversions.
Vegas at least then.
I mean, I can work it out.
You have to stop for fuel fucking constantly, probably.
And dude, those Cessnas, man, they're only about 8 gallons an hour, and they hold about I think it's a 21-gallon tank.
Yeah, so you'd be stopping a bit.
Yeah,
you'd be stopping a bit.
Well, but I mean, in a Cessna, you don't really want to fly more than like 3 hours anyway before you want to land that bitch. Like, they're cramped as fuck.
You know, when I go to electric vehicles is when they start making electric airplanes and fucking when the technology is good enough that they trust it to fly people. I'll get into a vehicle.
When they figure out how to make
I'll buy one.
Something electric create thrust, then sure. But I'm curious how that's.
They're already working on it.
I'm curious, man. I want to see the technology. Like,
see, I want to like ultimate end all goal is going to have a serious SR-22. These things burn like 8 gallons an hour. They'll fly like 1,000 nautical miles on a tank at a cruising speed of like 200 knots. Like that right there would be like the ultimate, and they're a little bit roomier, so I can go get all y'all.
I used to know the reason why they go by knots and not miles per hour, but why can't recall it.
Ask the Navy guy.
Why are you asking?
Is it because
he goes by that all the time?
Because you're not. I mean, because it's. I can't remember. It had to do being not on land.
So but your speed actually fluctuates based on the relative wind and everything too. So like your true ground speed is never really accurate in a plane.
So what they did is they opened the door on the plane. They stuck a rope out with knots on it.
They let go and then count how many knots until they can grab it again.
Yeah. It has something to do with being on the ground and the earth and everything. I don't know exactly. I don't pay attention to that shit.
Well, yeah, because you got to worry about barometric pressure and all that bullshit whenever you fucking flying and all that bullshit, because all that shit creates lift.
Oh, I think it's because of the with knots and it's because you're not going a straight mile. You're going up and down with the waves and shit.
Yeah, it's a consistent
It's
measure.
not a distance. It's a time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like that.
More consistent method of navigation. No, it's based off of latitude, longitude, Earth coordinates. Rather on the ground, your ground speed is what you're measuring. So your speed against the Earth.
Well, and a knot is 1.15 times.
And it's the same thing with a plane, because you're going, turbulence. You're going up and down all the time.
Not necessarily. True in level flight.
Knots are also on ships too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's more accurate, I guess, what this says. In miles per hour.
Gotcha.
I know that on a plane, like literally, your ground speed is going to change so much just based on the atmospheric pressure and all the other bullshit. Your wind, your relative wind, your lift, and all the things.
I think it also has to do with not being able to judge it against something, because there's nothing to judge your miles per hour against.
Just take a rope with
no landmarks
in it.
Actually, AG's pretty close.
Yeah,
ancient mariners used to gauge how fast their ship was moving by throwing a piece of wood or other floatable object over the vessel's bow, then counting the amount of time that it lasts before its stern passed the object. So throw it over the front, count how long it takes to reach the back, and that's how fast you're going.
Yep.
Then they started using a chip log to measure speed. Knots were tied in uniform intervals and a length of rope, and then one end of the rope had a piece of wood attached to it. It was tossed behind the ship. As the vessel moved forward, the line of rope is allowed to roll out freely for a specific amount of time, which is typically tabulated with an hourglass. And then afterward, the number of knots that had gone over the ship's stern was counted and used in calculating the vessel's speed. And knot came to mean 1 nautical mile per hour. Therefore, a ship traveling at 15 knots could go 15 nautical miles per hour.
Yep.
Doesn't the army have a way of calculating distance?
I know some stuff.
On a rope?
That's like Ranger beads, right?
Yeah, like Ranger beads.
Yeah.
I missed what you said.
What about Ranger beads?
I said that the army has a method of measuring distance using actual knots on a rope as well.
Mm-hmm.
They just use rocks.
The
most of
you
the
can use
time.
rocks too.
Because rope knots is stupid. It takes too long. The Ranger beads is, I mean, you can, but it's just dumb too. We used to just use rocks. Every so often, every so many
like
time you
steps
would,
or something.
We used to do like 100 or so, if you could count that high.
You just got to know what your pace or your
pace count,
distance
pace
between
was,
your
pace count. Yeah.
See,
Like,
if
if you
being in
take
an
a
army,
step
I wouldn't be able
normally-
to take my
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I wouldn't be able to take my boots off. So 10 would be as high as I could count.
the pace count. And did y'all write it in the brim of the hat?
I just used to keep rocks in my pocket.
Yeah, it's just because you needed to be a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Keep that
If I was doing long distance like navigation stuff, I would use rocks. But if it wasn't like super long distance, say like if we were just at the nav course, and you know how at a nav course, I mean, one point to another point's maybe 200-300 meters. You know, a lot of times some of them aren't like too far. I wouldn't even use anything. I would just compass, set my course, and go. And then count it in my head, you know, every step be about 3 feet or 1 meter to 1 yard.
Mhm.
And go. Be like, all right, I got to go this way, you know, 300 steps.
Yeah, once you do it so often, you just know.
You just you measure your normal walking pace or hiking pace, distance between one footprint and the other footprint, and that's your.
Yeah.
So that's if you're
what's a click?
1 kilometer.
Okay.
Yep. 1 kilometer.
1 kilometer. Yeah,
Yeah,
kilometer.
Shit.
1,000 meters.
See, I thought it was like an actual click on like the compass or something, you know?
No.
That's
A
degrees.
click is 1,000
Well, yeah.
meters a kilometer,
Mm-hmm.
which is what some, like, depending on your map size, your grid patterns could be 1 click
Grid squares.
for your grid square.
Yes.
I love teaching land nav. I absolutely love it. Everybody hated it, but I was
It's
like, this
the
is so much
easiest
fun.
fucking thing. I don't understand how people have such a problem with it.
We teach it every year to our new chiefs that come through.
I think what everybody, the one thing that everybody like,
That's bad.
up,
If you're teaching fucking land nav to chiefs, then there's something wrong.
No, it's like a refresher. You know,
Yeah.
we make them we build a land nav course for them, and then we put little what do you want to call it, like caches, different places. You know,
Yeah.
they come back with all the
With a
different
code.
caches, or they fail.
Ours is just a code.
Yeah.
So every land nav post has a number on it. You know, it'd be like 3193.
Yeah.
See, we did colors. We would like paint the tree in a different color, but we would put like 5 different fucking trees, 5 different colors.
Mm.
So they would have to be like accurate within about 10 meters because they were about 10 meters apart.
Mm.
You know, so they'd have to get the right code.
That's actually pretty tough to do on a regular compass map within 10 meters. Because
Well, but I mean, we were teaching.
now you're looking at a 8+ digit grid.
Well, we were teaching tens.
Yeah.
So,
But to be within like 10 meters, you're looking at easily an 8 to 10, to 10, 8+ digit grid.
You lost me at making trees pretty. Sorry. I mean,
We painted trees. That's right.
and on paper with a compass and a protractor, that's actually not easy.
well, no, it's really not. But the way we set it up is it's dummy proof because there's a trail there already.
So
no, the way they set it up is they make somebody else do it. It is Air Force.
That's why most people do like a 6-digit grid off of paper.
I mean, you're fucking with a standard number 2 pencil, you can never get an accurate 10-digit because of the width of the lead.
Yeah, you could use a mechanical pencil.
Yep. Your 0.5 mechanical pencil will get you within about 7 meters. Just FYI.
Fucking Navy guy.
I mean, you could technically use the head of a pin and some graphite.
It is amazing. Plus, that's what I did. I was recon in the Army.
I mean, if you're not using a quill,
I had to be good. You fuck up land nav, you're dead.
Or what you do is you take the compass, the actual pencil compass, and you put the pencil side on your starting point, and then the actual needle on your end point.
I'm just playing with you guys.
and then you games, let's go to your parrot a fucking cracker.
Yes.
Size matters, Shorty. Yes,
size matters.
Size matters.
It needs to be smaller.
Do we need to end this podcast before it gets too far into something else?
I have a question for you, though, Skep. Did you get your 100 games done?
No, I have to still, but I will get them done before the weekend.
100 games? What?
I have to have 100 solo Fortnite games before Saturday, right?
Did he even process your shit?
Oh, are y'all
He's just checking back in with me. He said, "Hey, you only got a few more to go."
I was gonna say,
are you in the tournament with him?
You only got like 2 days left to turn your thing.
It's it's done. I'm already in. I just gotta do it. I just got to do it. He said, "I'm tracking. I'll check it right before you'll be good. You can get it done." I said, "Okay."
Shorty, it is a Fortnite tournament. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She knows.
You know all about it. Yeah, she knows all about
it. For my attorney, she knows.
Yeah.
We will be there. Well, I will be on this Saturday playing because I'm in the novice class.
That's what I'm teetering on right now. Like, some games I do really well. Some games I don't.
How is that set up? Because I know you said 2 + 2 + 2. How does that? What is it?
That's just the name. No, that was just for the fucks of it.
What's
it said format? 2 + 2 + 2 equals solo tourney. So that was like
so it's a solo tournament.
Yeah, it's solos. There's 3 categories: 0 to 2.0 KD, or 1.99, and then 2.01 to 4.0, and then 4.0 and above. Those are the 3.
It's under 2.
Under KD. 2, and then 2 to 4,
and then 2 to 4,
and then above 4. Those are the 3 categories, and there's prize pots for each one.
Yeah, so
each class plays different days though. So like this Saturday is the novice, and then I think 2 weeks after that is the middle, and then 2 weeks after that is the pro class, pretty much.
Yep.
The over
is the Oxen in on that? I wonder.
I don't know. So I just got to get.
I've been pushing it to him. I've told Peak about it. I've told Comp about it. I've told everybody. Ask Shorty. I've been putting it in there, talking about it, and
they lowered what?
I don't think anybody got put in.
Oh,
you got put in there. I told you, Wog, because you're ranked and all that shit is going to affect your game.
I don't.
Wog has like a 2 something 2 mid 2s high 2 KD, but he also has ranked.
I don't have ranked
play.
Yeah. He says he does. They do take that into account on the rules.
So. No, Shorty, your pencil's too big. It don't fit on the page.
Last I checked, I had like
3.25. Yeah, he did say something about adjusting the pro class.
The intermediate class.
The pro class. The over 4 KD. I did remember hearing him say something about adjusting it.
Okay.
Hold on, Shorty.
I gotta finish my games. I'm in. I just need to finish my games, and I'm good.
Better hurry up, they're killer.
Yeah, I know.
I'll do them tomorrow, probably, or Tuesday, and I'll be done.
Be streaming Fortnite
on Saturday midday for me.
Yep. This Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
It's 3 p.m. Eastern, right?
So 2 my time.
3 p.m. Eastern. So 12 Pacific, 3 Eastern, and 2 Central.
Damn, Scabs, you're gonna be up that early and on the computer?
Yeah, I'm gonna not do the things that I need to be responsible for 3 hours, and then
I wish you would do that to play COD with us.
This is a tournament.
Honomies. That's all I'm gonna say. Honomies.
When was the last
time?
the Luke special.
Listen, this is planned out. I've planned for it. So I've planned the things I got to do around it. Okay, it's not hey, what are you doing right now?
No, I've planned it before, and you're like, I don't get on that early. So 6 months from now, we're gonna play Rebirth. Okay, I'm putting it down now.
Put it on my calendar.
6 months from today's date.
Send me a calendar invite. I'll get it on my calendar, and we'll do it.
All right, I'll talk to your people. That'll talk to my people, and it'll never happen. So it's okay.
Right. Shorty.
Because Skip, he goes.
Listen,
all of us Central Standard Time people.
It'll be something else. Yeah. Anyway, you guys want to wrap this shit up or what?
Yes.
Hour and 35. That's a good time.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, thank you guys for joining us today and our random talk about games and other things and such. Photo.
Go follow everybody.
Yeah. Photo.
Follow everybody.
I always do that.
You just want to talk about your pencil?
Photo up. All right, good.
You should do the tourney though, Shorty, because you're actually good and probably do very well.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys.
Tony TM. That's who you need to hit up.
Tony TM.
Yep.
The body parts. Toe, knee, TM.
That's it.
I put the link for it in the chat. So
okay.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay, so
head, shoulders, toe, knee, TM.
Thank you guys.
We
love y'all. Mean it.
Yep.
You have a great
evening.
Love y'all.
Bye.
We'll catch you later.
Bye.